again, welcome to Nobody's Plays Minecraft here in Decidedly Vanilla. How accurate is my falling? Cool, it works. Alright, we are back. I just grabbed a few supplies. I really have not been gone long in game time. Let's get this. 2 of these. Boom, boom. All the torches. There we go. We're going to get this set up because this is our safe drop, and we want to get... Oh, I forgot about the Instamine. That is so awesome. I just got to be careful not to break too many things. Yeah, so we're going to want to get this all prettified. Yeah, we want to place our dropper here, and we're going to get this set up so we can just throw everything in here. Break that guy. Put the dropper there. There we go. Put that back. And then we're going to get it so we can put in our... I don't know if I brought enough. We have enough supplies on us. We're fine. I think... Oh, yeah. I never do this right. Because it's always... Put the comparator here. Then we got to get the hopper around it. So the comparator goes here. Let's take out a row above us. This should always be so simple, but I can never get it. And then we got to put a... this going into this one. Then this coming out here, and then we put boom, 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 boom. Then we just got to put a hopper there. We need another hopper. I don't know if we need one, but the way I made this, we'll need another one. So let's get that. Let's get that. Let's get that. Okay. I made 4. I needed 1 more. We're going to need to make more chests. Okay, so we can take... that's going to break that real quick, isn't it? Okay, so put this in our offhand. Will this work? Boom. Did not work at all. All right, beautiful. So from here we can just do that. Do that. No, we want those. Those are not torches. There we go. And that didn't work either. The plan was to put a chest there. Can we knock this down 1 more? No, there's bedrock. All right. So let's put our chest on top of there. We need to make those again. That should do it. Boom. Oh, there. Boom. Boom. Put these here. That should work. No, I want to... There we go. So throw these in here. Then we do this all over again. Boom. Boom. Why does this give me so much trouble? It really shouldn't. And then we'll take this out temporarily because I can't do things. There we go. There we go. There's a better way to do this. I just can never remember. That'll work in theory. Right? There we go. We can actually take that sign out and just put a block in. And that sign is now gone, apparently. I don't know where. Maybe it went up. Okay. Well, there we go. So now we can just take all our gear. And our junk that we collect and just throw it in here. And then it'll go into the sorting system. So that's done. Okay, good. So now we just got to figure out how far this reaches and go from there. Okay, today I actually wanted to talk about something. Listen up, kids. TV. We'll go back to TV again. The biggest thing's going to be, back in my day, before the advent of... I'm a VCR kid, so we actually could tape things and rewatch them later. But you had to know when it was coming on to make sure you taped it and make sure it wasn't interrupted. And if you set up a timer, you had to make sure that it was set up properly. Like, I remember my brother was in soccer, which I was not really a fan of, and they had games every Saturday morning. So when the new Saturday morning cartoons rolled out, which used to be a thing, Saturday morning cartoons used to be a big thing, I would miss the premieres because I'd be at a stupid soccer game and it would drive me crazy, and you couldn't like pull it up on YouTube. There was no YouTube. There was really no internet as we know it. So I would just go crazy going, I want to watch this stuff. So actually, we only had 1 VCR in the house, but we had a camcorder. So I actually set up a VCR to record certain one channel, then the camcorder pointed at a TV in the kitchen to record another. But that's totally off topic. So if you want to watch stuff, you had to watch it kind of at the time. Like nowadays, like if there's something big like TV show premiere or stuff. We have to worry about spoilers. We have to worry about all this because people can watch it at their leisure, which is awesome. But it changes the way we view stuff, at least as a group. And not my opinion, just no, it is what it is. Like say like the season finale of MASH, a TV show that you kids may not have heard of, was huge ratings because it was a show that was on for like 9 years, 10 years, something like that. It was a movie about like the Korean War, which is really about the Vietnam War, but they called it the Korean War. I mean, two different wars entirely. I'm not saying they're the same thing, but this show was in protest or a commentary on the Vietnam War, which was going on at the time, or at least when it was written. But it took place in Korea, which happened earlier. Long story short, ignore that. Not the point. The point is, it was one of the big shows on TV, and everyone watched it. Who Shot JR was a big thing of, someone shot JR on the show Dallas, and they had to figure out who it was. It was a not a good show, but it was a popular show, and that's what people watched. And now, if like Stranger Things, I guess, is big. There's a lot of big things, but nothing that like a third of the country watches. Or saying like a third of the country watched MASH, especially the finale. Even if you didn't like the show, you still watched the finale because it was a cultural thing. That's I'm not. I don't know the exact estimates, but a large, a big chunk of the percentage of the people watched it. Maybe not half, maybe not even a third, but still more than like say 3%. Whereas people who watch like Minecraft videos and whatnot and other stuff on YouTube, we got 300 million people plus in the U.S. here, and if a video gets a couple million views, that's huge, and that's not that big in comparison to the population. And when they get that many views, it's not U.S. population, that's world population, and it's also who people may have watched it many times. So it's a different thing. So like the live experience is kind of gone, but it's not, because there's also streaming where you have people watching that live, but now that's interacting with the audience. Whereas before, it would just it would be live, everyone would watch at the same time, have a shared cultural experience, but we don't have that anymore because everything is more. We have just so much media now, where for everyone to watch the same thing is just not realistic. Even like before, like if a TV show got a third or a half of the watching public at the time, that was huge. But that was when you had the big 3 stations and the local like UHF stations, like the smaller stations. You had ABC, NBC, CBS, and now you have. And then we had, where I was growing up here in Georgia. We had Channel 20 and Channel 50. Those were the smaller stations. They weren't network affiliates. And then Fox came out being the 4th network, which was Channel 2? Yeah, because we had 2, 4, 2, 4, and 7. I think at Channel 2, I swear it switched from one, like CBS to Fox or something like that. And then, we had 2, 4, and 7. Then we had 9. No, that was the Canadian station. Where did Fox fit in? Maybe... Because 2 was, I want to say CBS. Maybe it was Fox. 4 was NBC. 7 was ABC. Then I don't know where CBS fit in. Did it fit in? Huh. I don't remember. Weird. But now, again, people don't even care about that. It's like they don't care about like, oh, what'd you watch last night? Oh, I watched Must See TV on NBC with friends and everything else, and it was a lineup where you were an NBC household or you were at a CBS household. It all depends on what kind of shows you watched, and you would kind of get roped in, and they would have crossovers and all that stuff. But just now, everything is so federated, where everything's just broken up, and no one watches the exact same thing. At least there's not many shows like that. Like The Simpsons was huge, where everyone watched The Simpsons. I wasn't allowed to when it first came out, but everyone watched it. Now I watch so much content like The Simpsons, inspired by The Simpsons, feeling like The Simpsons, but I don't really watch The Simpsons. Like, honestly, I think it's been probably a year since I've watched anything about that. Oh, that's not good. Anything of theirs. Not that it was bad, but it wasn't as good, and it's just, it's different now. It's weird. Just me rambling here. What are your thoughts on that? I was just, thinking this morning before I was recording, I was like, It's like, I don't really, no one watches live TV, as it were, unless it's, it's a big news event. But as for entertainment, that, those are the most watched shows, because it was again, cultured, shared experience. Like the finale of Cheers was huge. I think MASH is still the biggest, but Cheers, for me, was a bigger one, because I was older at the time, so I actually watched Cheers. The finale of Night Court, I loved that show. It was a huge deal to me. And a lot of people watched it. I was actually, I was at a friend's house, and I was being babysat by some neighbors, and I was like, I have to watch the end of Night Court. They're like, oh, okay. I was a little young to be watching Night Court. I didn't understand half the adult jokes, but I liked the show. Yeah, it was just, we don't really have that. I mean, I think that, again, go back to Stranger Things, I think that's the next closest thing, where it's like, oh, just see Stranger Things, and you watch them all at once, or you watch the first couple, and it's just, it all works out differently for everybody. What works for you, what's your schedule. You watch at your leisure. Movies are becoming the same way, I think. I mean, Infinity War, I think, everyone saw that. Not everyone, but a lot of people saw that. So I think that's an exception. Maybe Black Panther. It's, the superhero movies, apparently, at least in my circle of people I talk to. But it's all in what, I love that beaky noise. It's all in what, how media is just consumed, where even music, this is old man rant time here, don't worry. Even music, where if I wanted to hear a song, I had to, catch it on the radio or buy the album, record it, one of these many, many options. But I couldn't just say, I want to hear this, and then listen to it. Okay, we're going to take all this out now. Get the haste, so we'll just cut all this lava out here. So it's a different world now. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's different. And, being an old man, it's always like, how if it's different than what I grew up with, it seems like, oh, we have slime chunks. Oh, we do have slime chunks here. It seems like is this a slime one? Oh, this is the one I dug out before, thinking it was. But yeah, we're good. Ah! I don't have a shield. I'm not dying to slime. I'm not dying. I died to slime. So yeah. That was my rant. Let me know what you thought of the rant episode as compared to a normal, where I talk about what I'm building episode. Because I've got a lot of stuff coming up where I can do it mindlessly, where either I do it off camera or I just kind of ramble. Let me know what you guys want to hear. Hopefully you made it through this one. Whee! Whee! But as always, we'll call it there, because I don't know how long this has been going on. So I'm going to grab my stuff real quick. Yeah, but let me know what you guys like to see, what you want to see. Where'd the water go from? Oh, I don't have a bag. That's not good. I need to get up to where we were to get our stuff. That's not good at all. Lava was coming out this way, so it was over here. Here we go. Aha. Okay, we made that jump. Okay, here we go. Hi, slimes. What's up, buddy? No weapon yet. There we go. Do I have a sword? I don't have my sword yet. Oh, hopefully I fell in the... Okay, I don't think anything fell in the lava. At least nothing important. Do I have my shoes and my hat? I do. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go to... excuse me, donate that nobodyslp.com to help support Extra Life. Go to decidelyvanilla.com to help support everyone here on the server. And do I have my pick? Oh, I do. Good. Okay, we gotta get some healing on that too. Let's put our shoes and hat on too. And yeah, we will see you. Did it blow up my water? No, the water's here. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.